Crossline.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
So,
Happy Sunday.
happy Sunday.
Does everybody have their cuppa?
Happy Papa.
I already had 2 this morning.
Oh, okay.
It's the morning,
Hot water and
afternoon,
lemon?
so
Yeah.
probably not wine quite yet.
A glass of wine? Is it wine time yet, Jeannie?
Well, not
Yeah,
Not quite.
give me 2 hours.
We, the 4 of us, wanted to come together and record this little talk because we have been so honored and blessed to have been joined together and have become amazingly good friends. And we wanted to tell you about that. So I'm just going to start by saying that I love these guys with all my heart. And we were put together due to Young Living. We were part of a pod group, which was a business mentorship. Is that how we should say it?
Yeah.
Like a business challenge mentorship group. There was 5 of us. We originally had 1 more member, but that's okay. We love her. And she just isn't as crazy as us in here all the time. And, but we love her to death. And she's part of our little family too. And we just want to come together and kind of talk about it and tell you guys our experience and how we feel about it. And I'm just going to stop there. You guys go ahead.
So I'll go. When I was wanting to do more with the Young Living business, and Nicole threw the invite out to be part of this training and become a part of a pod squad, which is what we are. We're a pod squad, a tribe, as Tarey says. And I was petrified. I was petrified. And when we first were introducing ourselves, there were parts of me that were like, oh, brother, because Terry's all like Mother Earth and lovey-dovey, and I'm like, oh, brother. And this has been, I'll start bawling first, okay? It has been the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done. It has opened myself up to things that I would have never even considered for myself. It has challenged me and made me grow, and it has given me a sisterhood beyond being sisters that everyone should be blessed and able to experience. So.
Cheers to that. Yeah. I had just started the business in February 2019, and this my leader said, oh, you're starting at a great time because we've got a challenge coming up and it's a pod squad and you get to be paired with all these other ladies that are across the world. Like at that time I was in Victoria and Darlene was on the island in not Campbell River. Tell me, Darlene. Black Creek. And then we have Janet in Kentucky and Jeannie in Texas. So like we're spread all over. And it was funny because I remember when our tribe came together and I could tell the sort of reservedness and the hesitation amongst a couple of the ladies. And because it is about opening yourself up and opening your heart and letting somebody in your life. And at that time, it was just about doing the challenge. And then the challenge was done. And we all continued almost on a daily basis, if not every day, every other day, of checking in with each other and sharing our lives. And the kind of growth that we've done together and the things that we have shared, I have searched my whole adult life to have relationships like this. And the fact that we were all brought together is no mistake. And yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things that I've ever experienced.
Yes, I totally agree. I was scared starting this pod as well. I had been with Young Living a little over a year and needed some momentum. And when Nicole asked if I'd be a part of this pod, I was so excited and reserved at the same time, because you just don't know who you're going to get paired with, if you're going to mesh or what. But it was about the challenge, and like Darlene, Tarey just said, is we all just hit it off, and it just became easy, and we didn't want to stop. We didn't want to stop because the pod stopped. So here we are, what, a year and a half now. A year and a half. That's crazy to think about. We said May 2019, right?
Yeah.
And here we are in the middle of a pandemic and still going strong with our pod squad, so not only are we friends, but we pick each other up and, with our daily lives, and we push each other to do things outside of our comfort zone. And the real talk and the real friendship that I have gained from you guys, I know that I can come in here and say whatever I need to say, and then I can get a big swift kick in the pants from you guys, and I know that it's genuine and it's from your heart, and it's okay. I'm not offended. Tarey is very good at telling you to pick it up and move it on. and
always
Jeannie,
said with a whole lot of love.
always, exactly, right. And Jeannie Jeannie picked out that I could be a little bit of a smarty pants when I want to be. And Darlene, just with her amazing leadership and just, driving us on. I just love you guys so much. And I'm so thankful for Young Living, because this would not be possible without Young Living. So I'll stop yapping and let somebody else go.
So what originally started as, what was it, a 30-day challenge? Is that what it was? A 30-day challenge to complete business tasks and be accountable to each other. We had to commit to each other to complete the task every single day and come in here and report to each other. Or come into Marco Polo and report to each other and update each other in Marco Polo to have that face-to-face contact. I can't tell you how this has changed. We all are saying that it's changed our lives, and it's so true. And so my challenge to everybody that's watching this is that if you are ever given that opportunity to participate in a challenge like that, take it and run with it. Get it from the beginning, understand what the responsibility is, and then just follow up with that every day. And, we have different challenges and things, and sometimes they don't kind of, resonate or work, or it's not your thing for that month or whatever. But if you can commit to that for one session, it's going to change your life, and it's going to change your business. And so that is something that I wanted to say, is that just do it, because being involved with people that are, we are very responsible to each other, and we're responsible to our own teams. We are all Crossline. Like, we're all together. We all love each other, and we're all whatever. We're all in the same Young Living team, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Our individual teams and our downline, that doesn't matter to us. We all of our team members matter, obviously, but we embrace Crossline relationships, business building. And I just wanted to say that Crossline stuff is so important. It's always been a really important part for me in this 4 and a bit journey with Young Living. It's always been something I embrace, I promote, and I love, is that. And this is just perfect. Anyway, I'm not sure what else to say, but.
And I would add to that, if or when you do get the opportunity to do something like this, if going into it initially, you have the same sense I did, like the, oh brother, or how am I ever going to get along with this person, or we're so different. Don't close yourself off. Open yourself up to accept the differences and the diversity, that can be ours and that can increase us personally and help us to grow exponentially beyond what we can ever imagine. Had I continued on with the same thought, you know, there's no way that I'm going to get along with these people, I would have lost. I would have lost so much, and would have missed out on just extreme amounts of love, compassion, and tolerance that is hard to find. I mean, you know, in this day and age, it's hard to find. And like Janet said, you know, we come in here and, you know, from the start, a very, very short time into the training, you know, we establish no negative talk. You know, if we're down on ourselves or talking negative about ourselves, it's like, wait a minute, you know, that's not what we do here. And it's a safe haven. It's a place where we can come to be built up and made and to help ourselves feel better about each other and about ourselves.
I can add
if I can just add that, just like what you said, Darlene, it's not just about the Crossline stuff. It is about the Crossline stuff. Our teams are our teams, and that's wonderful. And I know that there's so much promotion in team and team bonding and team building, but it's not just that. It's about who can you connect with, because usually who you've connected with in your team, you have some sort of like or similarity, right? But it's about who can I connect with outside of my team that I can then, you never know, earn a new sister, right? Like we are all sisters walking this journey together. And yeah, be open, be wide open and learn from each other.
Yeah, like you said, Tarey, so we have relationships with our team members, and it's kind of like, you know, having my sister. I mean, I love her to death, but do we always push each other? Do we always learn and grow from each other? You know, I've learned more from you three ladies, you know, from a personal growth standpoint than I have in ages. And maybe part of that is because, and it's always been said, right, we're always harder on our family than we are with our acquaintances or our coworkers, or and I think too, from an outside perspective, we're more willing to take something new and go, oh, okay, I can do that. Whereas if my sister or another team member on my team might have said that, I would have went, nope, not gonna.
They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Right. That it's so true. I mean, I've learned so much from you ladies, and it's like when we get stuck in our own business and how to grow our teams, you know, talking to you guys just always makes it's like not everybody's business is going to be the same. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned with you ladies is that we are all on the same path, but yet at different paces. And it doesn't, and that we just have to, we build each other up to that. It's like 1 month, one might have a more signups or what have activity in our teams, and we cheer each other on because we're so happy and so proud about what each of us are doing. And you know, it's not about you're getting more signups than I am. It's not about that at all. It's about we are cheering each other on, and it just makes you want to drive yourself even more to get to that same place. And we all know that we are going to walk that Royal Crown Diamond stage together one day. We are going to do that. So I don't feel bad if I have a down month, because I know it's a journey and it's going to be different from somebody else's, but to know that you guys are still cheering me on and not letting me get down when something doesn't go right. You know, we fall down, we pick ourselves back up, and we just keep moving. And I don't know that I could keep doing that if I didn't have you guys. And I'll just be quite honest about that, because I have an amazing upline who keeps me motivated too. But you ladies are just my rocks. dearly love you all and am so thankful that we were put together. I'm so thankful. And like Tarey says, we were put together for a reason. And as much as we are different, we have so many similarities, you know, so, and that's what makes it even more fun. So, you know, I'm just happy and thankful.
So grateful. Yeah.
I want to say that I want to add to what you guys are saying. I 100% agree with everything that you guys are all saying. And I want to say that I personally, I am a better person because of you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Me too. Yeah.
Sorry. So we keep each other accountable in life and in our business. And that's the thing, the beautiful, beautiful thing about this is that we're friends. We're such good friends that no matter what's happening in our lives, personally or business, and you know, a lot of it's personal. And but we just, I mean, most of it's personal, right? And the business is the bonus. I mean, and because of that, we keep each other accountable. We let each other, like, we laugh, we cry, you know, I don't know that we ever get angry. I don't think so. But we laugh and we cry and we love and we share. And we also kick each other in the butt when we need it. We, you know, we want to do classes. We want to do Zoom classes. We want to do Facebook classes. We want to do whatever. And we don't let each other fall off of that.
Mm-mm.
We push each other, and you know what, sometimes you have to give grace, and sometimes somebody just can't pull it together on one certain one or whatever, and that's totally fine too. But the main thing is, and what we want to show and share with everybody else is that you just need to run with your people. Find your people and run with your
tribe.
Yep.
Find your tribe, right? And it doesn't matter who that is. Just run with them. Be involved with them, communicate with them, touch base with them, just keep in touch, because just keeping in touch and communicating with each other is just so huge.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter exactly what Jeannie says. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable it is. Do it. That person has been brought into your life for a reason, and just be open to the fact that the universe knows what it's doing. The universe has your back, and enjoy the journey. Because like Jeannie said, if you would have kept on your same way of thinking, look at what you would have missed out on.
Absolutely. Take the chance. Take the chance.
Take the chance. Just jump in, both feet.
And you know, sorry, Tarey.
No, go ahead.
We just like these guys are saying, like, take the chance, jump in, grab somebody, run with them. And you know what? We all have the tools. All of our groups are amazing. Like, we're putting this video in all of our groups because some of us aren't in all of the groups because we're on different teams, but we're going to put this in there and we're going to share it. And remember, we have all the tools in our toolbox in all of these groups. Our leaders have provided us with so many tools to run our businesses, and we just need to have somebody to run with, and then we can implement those tools that we have, right? And you have all of us. We love when people ask us things and want to, we love to give information, share whatever. We're not perfect by any means, but if there's anything that we could say, like, how did you set up a Zoom call? Well, ask us. We'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We don't keep any of that to ourselves. We love to share that. I just wanted to stick that in there. Just, I wanted to shout out our leaders because they're amazing, and they have all those tools for us and all of the albums and stuff too.
That's the amazing thing.
In so many ways, yeah.
Yes, that's the amazing thing that I've learned in this group, and about most everyone that I've met within Young Living. It's not about keeping what you're doing to be successful as this little tight secret. It's about the bigger goal is to get everyone using amazing essential oils and ridding your homes of toxic chemicals. And it shouldn't be a secret because we want everyone to know about the amazing products that Young Living has, and the whole purpose behind Young Living, just the heart and the soul, and to be able to do this and to meet new people and to have amazing friends come in our lives that are lifelong friends, and just cheer each other on, and help us take stuff back to our teams to build our teams better. We may have some struggles going on in our own team that we learn from in here and can take back and say, hey, look, let's just Zoom it out, let's just have a Zoom call. Let's just talk about it, or, the bigger thing is having a bad day or whatever, or looking like total do and coming on this on Marco and not caring because what we look like, because it's reality. We don't all look like this every day.
Yeah, sometimes our Marcos are done from our beds. Fun. So fun.
It's real. It's real.
It's
real.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's real. It's authentic. Yes.
Yes, it's real. There's nothing candy coated in here. And that's that's what I love. It's like
it speaks volumes to how much we trust you.
Yeah.
That
100%.
It doesn't matter what we look like.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's our best day or our worst day. How much we trust each other.
And zero judgment. Just supporting each other, even if we don't agree on everything. It doesn't matter, because we never judge or make each other feel like our opinion doesn't matter, And what's that new statistic we just heard yesterday? What are we signing up? Young Living is signing up 4,000 people a month. Like, you have people to run with. Grab those people and run with them, and get a tribe, and just love the products. We get a lot of product education too between all of us. Mm-hmm. If we have a question, we say, hey, what do you know about this? And we've got lots of, and all of us have knowledge on different things. And if we don't know, we look it up and we find out, and we share that with each other so that we can use our products the best that we can. And
and even when we do our classes together too, like, we're all constantly learning from each other, and because we have to find the information or whatever, and it's like, oh wow, I didn't know that about that. If somebody speaks to a point that we're not aware of or whatever, like, it's constant learning and growing.
And we figured out a way that we can do classes with a group of us, because what we do is we share the workload, and one of us will be like the person that kind of holds the class or kind of organizes the class, and then we assign it out into different sections, and we take turns doing that, and then we assign different sections so that we all have to learn something and produce a post or a video or whatever that we are doing. So we're all learning, and it forces us into learning more about the products, about holding a class, about Facebook, about groups, about events, we've learned so many things about technology too, with doing all these things. So it's really great.
I mean, and that proves that it can be done regardless of where you're at, and regardless of who you're doing it with. You do not have to be in the same room. You do not have to be in the same house. You do not have to be in the same country. You can participate together. There's no limitations.
And you don't have to be the same rank either.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't even talk about that in here. I mean, like, we have, but, I think early on, but it's not even that.
Part of the initiative. Yeah.
I think we're just introducing ourselves to each other, and that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't even matter. Yeah. So,
and we're, Darlene, Tarey, you guys have ranked up since we've been in here a couple of times. I mean, for a bit, Tarey was like a rocket. She was just blasting all over the place. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no, we celebrate those things.
Yeah, for sure.
But then Jeannie, you had an amazing month that you were just like, bam, 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 all this stuff happening. And it was awesome. It's like, we've all kind of been in that, Darlene's had them, I've had them. It's like it's just been popcorned around us, and it's so exciting. And I will tell you, every time you guys come on, it's like, oh, I signed this person up, or I did this, or I did this. I get cold chills because I get so excited about it, because it feels just as good to me for you guys to be succeeding as it does for me to succeed. And that's what I love about this business and this just this whole community. And just, you should. And if you really don't feel like that and feel that towards somebody else who's in this business and you're not excited for them, something is wrong with you. Like, it's just so exciting when people succeed in life, not just in this business, but in life. It should make you have cold chills about, just the success and not the jealousy or comparison. So that's one thing I've learned, is to not compare. Like, we don't have to compare, because we are not the same. Our minds do not work the same. So
yeah, and when we're happy for others, that increases our happiness, and it increases what we attract into our lives as well. If we're constantly grumpy and poo-pooing what other people are doing, then that's exactly what's going to show up in our own lives. So like, it's a win-win-win, right?
That's a great point. And we were, what were we doing the other day when we decided we have to share this? We were
Wasn't that our perfume class? Our perfume class.
Yeah. So after, our perfume class, we decided, that was 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we decided that we needed to do this. We needed to share this with other people so we could express our joy and our success as running with each other and having this group of friends and teammates that we could run with. And that's why we wanted to share this and do this video.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing is that when you have kind of fallen off your wagon, if you will, of where you're going, and you think, how am I going to regain the trust of the people that I signed up? Being in here has allowed me to say, hey, guess what? I haven't been the most on top of everything. But and not being afraid to say that, to say it's okay, life has, kind of gotten in the way. I haven't, helped you or given you the information that I feel that I need to, but there's always a new day to, there's never, you don't ever have to say, well, I've just fluffed that, I'm just going to give up. But it's just reaching back out and saying, hey, and whether they continue to follow you, you've done what you needed to do. So I don't think any person in any rank has not felt that way or had fallen off contact with somebody somewhere in their signups, and not felt horrible about it, but then just not been able to go back and rekindle that relationship, or reach back out or feel bad about reaching back out. So before I'd shy away, I'm like, well, I just messed that up, but I know now that, hey, if I get a little behind, it's okay to come back out and say, hey guys, I've been busy, and I'm sorry, and let's talk about stuff. Where are you at, and how can I help you? And I get that confidence from this team. I get that confidence from you guys, because just who you are. You're just, we are miles apart and time zones apart, and I know that you guys are right there cheering me on even when I'm not on here. So I know that every single day you brighten my day every day. So I look forward to seeing Marcos. And sometimes you get on in the mornings, ladies, and you see like 15, 20 Marcos, because I'm in the furthest time zone. So then we all get, but there's times that we're all chatty Cathy's, and we'll wake up to like 15 Marcos and and laugh and chuckle and have a good time listening to them. So it's awesome.
Yeah. Just embrace it. Hey, just embrace it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does anybody have anything else they want to add to our sharing video?
So I wonder if we should share at least one thing that we've learned from each other.
Oh gosh.
Just one?
Well,
It's hard, Jeannie.
we don't want people to have to listen for hours, but Because I mean, I've
Oh.
definitely learned more than one. And I mean, from a business, maybe a personal, something we've learned on a personal level and something we've learned on a business level. Yeah.
Okay, you start.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
start.
You
On a
did.
business level, you know, there's been a lot of instances where a light bulb's come on for me, and it's been like, holy crap, really? And one of those moments was the realization that I had done a very crappy job at being a lead for the team, for the people under me. I mean, I love the people who have signed up under me, and I mean, I still profess to not being the greatest at doing what I deem a lead should do. But that realization for me improved, I feel like has improved my performance as a lead for my team. Because I never reached out to anybody. You know, I never sent happy mail. I didn't do any of those things. And I can't even remember when it was. It's been some time ago, and the light bulb come on, and it's like, I suck at this, you know. And no, I mean, truly, I'm, you know, it's not that I meant to. It's just I don't think that I realized what my role was as far as the people that I signed up. And I mean, you guys are fabulous, hands down. You know, I have nothing but praise to say for you three.
Aw.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Thanks, Jeannie.
On a personal level, I mean, I don't even know where to begin on a personal level. I think maybe the biggest thing for me is a belief in myself that I can do this. And if I want to achieve something, I can achieve it. And nothing or no one can hold me back but me. So there's my two things.
Well, I know for me, on the personal level, Jeannie, you talk about how I can kick butt. Well, you have a very fine way of doing the same, as you all do, which I love because we all bring something different and different perspectives. And I know when I've had some struggles and I've come in and talk about them, and just your different perspectives, it's like, oh wow, I never thought of it that way. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And on a professional level, just continuing to see and watch everybody as they continue to be consistent. And it doesn't matter how crappy of a time you're having, or if you're able to hold your rank or anything. It's just, you keep showing up.
Yeah.
You keep showing up every single day. And sometimes it's not as much, you don't think it's as much as the day before, but you don't know. And it's so true. We all say it. We don't know whose lives we're touching by showing up and saying the things that we say. And it really touches me, and it really speaks so loudly about the kind of freedom that we all want to have. And not just the financial freedom, but the business freedom, having our own, like talking about working from home, like COVID got that happening for all of us, right? Like, and just continuing to show up. I just really admire all of you for how you show up.
Wow. How to top that? Let's see. For me personally, it's just feeling that I belong. You know, you guys, you know, we all have our days, and you never know if, like Jeannie said, you're right for this, because Jeannie, I wasn't following up with people either. You know, I was really, really sucking at that. And again, you know, like I said, knowing that it's okay to go back and redo and restart. But personally, it's what I get from you guys every day, just the light that you guys bring to the days, and just knowing that I am enough and that I'm good at what I'm doing, and I know I can be better, but that I belong here, that I belong doing this, I belong in this tribe, I belong here, you know, and my existence matters. You guys make me feel that way. And sometimes in our world, you know, you kind of feel like you get lost, and having just being with you guys makes me feel belong, you know, like I can belong, and just, you make me feel better about myself and what I have to contribute in life. So, and from a professional standpoint, just letting me know that I do, you know, I can do this, that I do have what it takes to do this, and just your different ways of tackling some part of posting or stories or whatever it is that, you know, I always take away something new, and not quitting, not giving up, you know. Gosh, words are leaving me. I have so many things in my brain to say. But just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So I love you guys.
You.
So for me, oh, it's hard to put it into words, isn't it? Because there's so much. But professionally, I would say for me, it's being, what I get from you guys and what you give to me is that I am better at being consistent. And being a part of a group, for me, helps me be accountable to you guys and to myself to be consistent. If I, you know, slack off and I don't do something for a little bit, I'm like, oh, I got to get in there and do that. And I know that you guys are going to see it. I know you're going to, you know, how do I say this? I had it all figured out what I was going to say before it got to me. Just being consistent. And I will say that just to do something, anything, consistency is huge. Like my OGV has been consistently going like this for the last year and a half. Well, like majorly for the last year and a half. And I will tell you right now, it's because of the consistency. Obviously, it's my team. They're amazing. But just being consistent and being accountable to a group of people or a friend or just anyone helps that. And that's in business. That's what you guys have given me, is I feel like I'm more consistent. And personally, I can't even begin about that, because that's a huge, huge topic. But just the love and appreciation and respect, mutual respect that we all have for each other. And our opinions matter, our lives matter, and we just matter to each other. And I just love each and every one of you. And I can't even express how much.
Ditto.
Feeling is mutual. Absolutely.
So I think, have we covered what we wanted to cover?
I think so.
I think we have. There's going to be things that we're going to remember later. Oh, we should have said that, but you know, whatever, that happens all the time. So I think that we should stop the video and we're going to post it to the groups. And we hope that you have got even one little thing out of this video that we've presented to you today. We just really wanted to share our thoughts and our feelings with you and tell you that you can do this. People are there for you. You are there for other people, and we love you.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Just do it. Jump right in.
Just do it. Just
Yep.
do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
Yep, that's right. Okay.
Much
Let
love.
me see. Bye.
Bye.